really is a delicious, look what it says, this is advertising. A delicious and complete meal that includes all 5 food groups. Dairy, fruit, grains, proteins, and vegetables. Just look at it, don't say anything. Who agrees and says, yes, that is a full 5-group, healthy, complete meal? Raise your hand. Nobody?
First of all, there's no dairy.
Okay, let's look at it. Let's look at each part first. Okay, it says there's dairy. What's on top of that hot dog?
Cheese.
Cheese. So it has dairy. What about fruit?
Juice.
It has juice, so it has fruit. What about grains? The bread. Thank you. The bread would be your grains. What about protein?
Protein. The meat and a hot dog.
The hot dog. Good. And what about the vegetable? The French fries. Thank you. You know what's amazing is I looked around the room and you guys couldn't name French fries as a vegetable. What's it made out of?
Potato.
A French fry is made out of potato. What makes it not so healthy though?
It's fried.
Salt and
and
it's fried. Very good. Okay. So if we're looking at that right there, it does have all the 5 food groups, doesn't it? It has your dairy and your cheese. It has your fruit and the juice. It has your grains in the bun. Protein is your hot dog. And the vegetables, believe it or not, that's going to be your French fries. Is there a better way, or do you think we could make that a more healthy meal? $1.99 is a great price, by the way. That's cheaper than the cafeteria.
Yeah.
So let's look at it and see if we can find a way to make it a little more healthy for you. Let's start with, since dairy's up there first, let's start with dairy. We have cheese on top of it. We don't know what kind of cheese. How could we make that a little bit better for you?
Oh.
Haley?
You could add some, make sure that it is the healthy kind of cheese.
That bottle of juice up there. How can we make that healthier?
Put in like a real apple instead of apple juice.
Remind me real quick what should be on a good healthy plate. Heather, Holly.
Protein,
Protein,
meat,
meat,
dairy,
dairy,
fruit,
fruit.
protein.
What is it, everybody?
Vegetables!
Vegetables.
It's green.
And we have grains that we still need too, don't we? Yes, okay, are we ready? I'm not going to tell you much more about it because I want you to look at it and I want you to see if you can figure out what we're talking about on this list and why it's written this way. When we're done with this, we have another activity we're going to do, so please study what's in each one of these lists. One of them is go, one of them is slow, and one of them is whoa. The papers that you've had a chance to look over it. Now you tell me, what do you think go means? Go would be healthy things like your strawberries and your apples and broccoli, some of the things we put in there to take the place of some of the bad things on the Biggie Cheesy Kids meal. Why would you want to put some of the stuff in the slow category? Kyle?
Because they have more sugar, calories, and fat.
Perfect. I like that. They have a little bit more sugars, calories, and fat, so that's not as good for you. Not horrible, but there are better choices. What about the whoa category? What do you think makes up the whoa category? Esperanza?
Because it's not good for you, and
What makes it not good for me?
because it has a lot of sugar sometimes.
A lot of sugar, a lot of
Fat.
fat, a lot of salt, things like that. Should you really be eating them much? We're going to do a quick little project based on what you see on your Go Slow Whoa handout. I'm going to give you some magazines, and in your group, you're going to have about 5 minutes is all. We're not going to take a lot of time. In each one of those magazines, there's going to be pictures of food. You may need to look probably in advertisements, or they might actually be in the articles, especially if it's a recipe. Each person at your group, I want you to cut out at least 3 pictures. When we're finished cutting out those pictures, you're going to have a sheet, you're going to have a larger sheet of paper, and we're going to categorize the foods that you choose out of the magazines. Each table has a piece of paper in different colors that looks like this. I've already folded it into threes. Now they're not perfect, so don't get upset. Go is going to be your first column. What's your next column going to be? Slow. And your last column? Whoa. Okay. The person with the longest hair at each table writes go, slow, and whoa at the top. Each group has go, slow, and whoa written on your paper. Your part, and as a group, you have to decide what category each one of the foods go that you cut out. So let me just grab me one. Here's, oh my, I grabbed a hard one first. Okay, he has a hamburger. Talk about it. Is this going to go into go, slow, or whoa? What does your group think?
Slow. Slow because it has tomato and it has the bread, which is also grain.
It does look pretty healthy. It doesn't look like it has, it doesn't look like it has a bunch of mayonnaise on it. Anybody here have a go? Ooh, what do you have? Oh my goodness, this is fresh produce. What is that? Looks like Swiss chard.
It is.
Swiss chard, eggs, nuts. Oh my goodness. What do y'all think on that one?
Go.
Definitely a go. Does anybody have a whoa? I like your whoa. Ice cream. And not only is it just ice cream, but it is Oreo, Reese's, and Snickers ice cream. That is definitely a whoa. It is going to be glued onto the whoa. Okay? I'm going to leave you some glue sticks. Share the glue sticks. Y'all go slow, one at a time, and discuss where it all goes. And then we will share it all in a few minutes.
This is our poster, and for go, we put healthy stuff like broccoli, tomatoes, salad, fruits, and carrots. We picked those because they're healthy and they have like low fat and they're healthy for your
calories.
less sugar and like we should eat them like once a week or like twice.
The slow section is this one because we put it in the slow section. It's because it's kind of cheesy and a little bit fat. It has a little bit of fat, but it also has some like whole grain or kind of like wheat bread. And it also has a little bit of meat, and that's protein, so we put it in the slow.
In our low section, we have pancakes covered with frosting and sprinkles. It's in the low section because the pancakes are filled with sugar.
Okay, now that we've finished our go, slow, and whoa charts, which looked fabulous by the way, remind me what the things in the go category are. What makes them a go?
They're like healthy and they don't have much calories or sugar or fat.
What about in the slow category?
It's okay, and you want to eat it every once in a while, and it's still a little bit healthy.
And what about the whoa, Kyle?
It has lots of fats and calories.
Lots of fats, calories, and sugar. Should you eat those very often?
No.
Absolutely not. The handout that you have is yours to take home. Please share that with your family so that maybe you can start looking at the things that you eat at night a little bit more carefully. For teacher tips on this one, before you ask them to make that menu more healthy, I would pass out this first so that they kind of have a frame of reference on what's good for you and what you need to slow down on. Let them look at this before you start getting them to tell you how to make that menu a little bit healthier.